Mississippi.
They didn't want to see the black people leave the plantations because they had access to free labor. And in order for a plantation to run, you have to have somebody that's going to work the land. And if you don't have that, then you have no empire. And nowadays, the plantations are basically conglomerates and they have their own corporations, and that is how they work the land now with machinery. The people who work the land didn't own the land, and the people who are the white farmers who own the land, they are the ones then that pass that on to generation after generation. When you look at these these cornfields and soybean fields, as far as the eye can see, that's land that's owned by one or two people. Most of the people that are African Americans in the Delta, they don't own land. And if you don't own land, there's no way that you can have generational wealth. You can only have generational poverty.
Once the state threatened to take over the district, the focus of the film changed from just poverty and hunger in America. But now the schools that these kids had to go to was threatened to be taken over by the state, meaning they weren't functioning as they were supposed to. So now it became about poverty, hunger, and a school district that was not doing well. Lali was the rock of the family. But, she's a proud woman. You heard her say, I don't need anything. I got a sixth grade education. I got all that. Come on. Y'all know what kids in the seventh grade know. So just imagine somebody that's an adult taking care of everybody else with grandchildren included that's only got a sixth grade education. She didn't know what she didn't know because she never learned it. An adequate education is the only way out. The high school had 470 kids and 47 girls were either pregnant or already had a child. Look at the percentage. That's what my teachers were dealing with. Kids coming to kindergarten who did not know their name. If we were in an inner city, big city, they have housing projects. That's the poorest parts of the inner city, okay? But see, those kids can get on a bicycle and ride 5 blocks and be in a new world. My kids ride that gravel road and it brings them right back to where they started. They see nothing but cotton fields, cornfields, sorghum. There's an old adage about the Delta, about how millions and millions of dollars come in here to help poor people. But people were lining their own pockets with that money. It wasn't going to those people that needed it. If you were to visit the area today, it's as worse. If I know it's not better than when I left it. I know it's worse.
I've seen kids that didn't have electricity, didn't have water in my area. And, or kids that stay up all night because they're scared of what mama's boyfriend does, or they had to take care of the baby all night. And we have to work with those. Those are the kids you have to work with, and you have to show them you care before you can teach them.
Actually, it made me want to go to Tallahassee and just start working. Because we was a failing district. I see exactly what he's talking about. From being rural, from being counted out as the bottom. That's me. I'm always instilling my kids, we can do it. Everybody else counting us out. They want to consolidate the schools, but no, we are able to do whatever we put our mind to.
So it reminds me of,
the role of a teacher, the role of the adults in these children's lives can certainly make all the difference, or at least, small positive changes.